Netherlands. Used to have a house left into the mouse, but an old RV for Penelope. She's in 1983. When you know friends from the Netherlands, bad Penelope. Pat loves taking pictures and Pat has left design. Penelope loves driving till the end of time. Well, RV-licious, if you like a vibe, please subscribe, please subscribe.
Yes, buddies, we got some help from a camper buddy, and guess what?
Driving.
Yeah. He jump started us, and wow, thank you.
Let's go. That was kind of chaotic. Camper friend, Fijke, thank you guys, thank you so much. He came when we were with the hood open. Open hood, people come. And he jump started us and we drove. It took a while before it jump started. Fijke had to work his magic. And then we drove for 45 minutes, 40 minutes. But the battery is black. The indicator is black. And it says black means charge. But it's probably old, so you just don't know what is draining the battery. Our friend Paul gave us the idea, and Rob as well, to unhook one of the clamps from the starter battery, so nothing can pull things out of the starter battery. So we did that yesterday, and we want to try if it starts in a second. But while everything was down, I also removed the household battery, which is this one. It's a calcium battery, and this household battery was here in the built-in under the floor in this box. But it does have a green light. You probably don't see it.
Green indicator.
There's a green indicator. Turn on the light.
Light.
You see, it's
Greenish.
greenish. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, it's green-ish. Now this one is 105 amp hour, and the starter one is 100 amp hour. And our friend Paul said, well, if the starter is black and 100 amp and the household is green
105.
at 105, you might as well try switching them out. Now the 105 is a bit of a different size than the 100 one, so maybe they don't fit. So these are these indicator lights. It says green is okay, black is change battery, or charge battery, and white is replace battery. So this one, the black one from the start, might only need charging, for which we have ordered a charger on the interwebs. It's coming tomorrow. Now, a friend Fijke, if you can still follow along, told us, if you know the amperage of a battery, like 105, if you order another 105, it's always the same size as the 105 that we have. Sort of universal, compatible. So 100 amp, in worst case, we have to buy another 100 amp battery that exactly fits in our engine compartment. Now for today, I'm gonna try start it, because yesterday we drove it and the panel went to full. But after 5 minutes it went from 100 to 75. So it has a quick drain, and calcium batteries shouldn't drain quickly. They should hold their charge for a very long time, we're told. We're going outside and look under the bonnet. I'm handing you over the paint, man.
Hello.
We're going outside.
Awesome. Hello.
This is always a scary moment. Already opened this up.
Ah. Nice.
So what we're looking for is this thing.
Yep.
This indicator.
Indicator.
It's still black. So it means charge. Means charge. I don't have to light it. You can see it black. Trust us. And this is the clamp.
The clamp.
This is the clamp that we removed from here. See? This clamp goes on there.
Check.
If it wants to start. So it's
Forget
PC.
your tool.
Nah, it's okay. It's on there. I just do it manually and tight. Let us know in the comments how smart it is. Professional tip while starting: bring the key.
That's a very handy tip. So,
I connected the battery. The panel started working. It's now in a neutral position. If I put it on household battery, it says nothing because it's disconnected. It's in the back, disconnected. Put it on start battery. It says 50, between 50 charge. So things are already draining it.
geez.
So let's see if it starts. I'm getting no lights
No.
on the dashboard,
So, yeah.
which is not good, of course.
No, not at all.
Now the panel stopped working also.
Okay.
But if I put this on start battery, I'm gonna try to keep the nothing lights up.
No. Okay.
No lights.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, it was empty, the household battery. So.
Yes, it was empty. Let's see. Got nothing. Got no.
No.
Got no
Nothing.
lights.
Okay.
No dashboard lights.
No.
So we're just completely dead. Now we have to wait for our battery charger to arrive at the post office.
Yep.
When you're traveling full time and you're not on electricity, you got to be able to charge your battery.
Yeah.
If you start a battery or your household battery. Now we got a tip from our friend Paul, who helped us out many times with our Peugeot Boxer. He said, why don't you charge your depleted battery with your solar panel and you'll go zero. And we said, hey, that's a thought. So we would need to find a battery charger. And we found one on Amazon. The Arctic 4000 from Guys Arctic 4000. And hopefully, I mean, our starter battery is dead. But our household battery, which is under the table, we might be able to save that, charge it up, and if all goes well, replace it and use it as a starter battery instead of a household battery. In theory, maybe they should fit. The battery is a bit of a different size. The household is 105 amps per hour, and the current starter that is dead is 100 amps per hour. But it all depends if the solar panel can, if we can plug this into the Goal Zero. It says on this battery charger that it also recharges a calcium battery, which is what we have. It says, where's English? Compatible with all lead acid batteries, gel, AGM, EFB, maintenance free, and there it is, calcium. And it's a nomad design. It's waterproof, silent, which we like. It has cold charge, so in theory it should work. And then we're gonna charge up the empty household battery, maybe over a couple of days, because Dutch sun is not a lot.
No.
And this guy's Arctic 4000 has a digital display, which the charger in our old Mercedes didn't have, so we want to see if it actually works, and the digital display lets you know. But this Goal Zero, it's full at the moment, thanks to the solar panel outside. I'm plugging this in here, and nothing happens, because this button is off.
Yeah. Okay.
Here Petra is my lovely assistant.
Yes.
Has the
Clamps.
clamps.
Yep, I do.
Let's put Arctic 4000 over there. So we got this little setup. So put the red on first.
Blush. Yep.
And we put the earth.
Like
Red on second.
Okay.
Like this. I'm gonna turn it on.
Okay.
Step back. Step back, Petra. Something starts. So
Yeah.
press it too fast.
Wow.
And this is 12 volt. 12.2, 12.3. Fast is for vehicles and motorcycles. So it's on fast.
Nice.
12.4. And you can see the little meter going. It's going to 12.5. So what is the output over here? See, the input from the sun is 69. It's matching it with the output, which is 68. 69. Now, these numbers is exactly the same as when I run my laptop. So it's the little Gijs here is already at 12.6. Little Gijs here, 12.7.
Should go to.
It should go to
Yeah. 15, 14, 12, 13.
You get my red booklet.
This booklet?
My red booklet.
Yep. Red booklet, yes.
Open it. Open up the booklet.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah. 12.7 is full, it says.
Yeah.
full.
Sure.
But
But
11.7 is flat, 12.3 is half full, 12.7 is full. But it's only full when this stops, when this meter stops running.
yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if this is the input. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it was full.
Nah. Nothing worked on it.
But nothing worked on it unless we thought we were using the household battery, while in reality we were using the starter battery. Who shall say?
Yeah.
So far it's going to 12.8. We're letting it run for now. And let's have a look, say here. Input from the sun is 70, output 69. It matches it, keeps it going. Sun is almost going down, so to call it a day, see the goal 0 input is 8 only, and the output is 71. So if I don't shut the goal 0 down, it will drain it. The charge is 13.8. So it went, I think, from like 12.6 or something. 13.8. So we can see tomorrow if it's still on 13.8.
Yeah, if it drained or not.
Or if it drains.
Yeah.
If it drains, you know it's
not a bad battery.
It's a bad batch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the call 0. You hear ploink. So this one is turned off too. Now I can disconnect it. I'll disconnect the plug first. And disconnect the red clamp. And the black clamp. Oh. And put in the solar panel. And I will continue charging tomorrow if there is sun. Day 2 of charging. Solar panel out. Goal 0. Connected to the charger, which is on 13.8. 0.9 even. Connected here. The goal 0 is a bit empty-ish. Oh, went to 14.
14.1. Then it must be nearly charged.
The tip from my friend Paul was, when it's full, leave it for 4 days.
Yep.
And then measure it.
Yep.
You think measure it with the multimeter, which we Paige was going to pick up now for us.
Yes, I am.
Multimeter test.
Yes, indeed. Let's see.
Got
Yes.
got my multimeter. So let's see what happens. Where do you put your multimeter?
There.
You hold it.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
You hold it. Let's see. Put this on the
red one.
on the red. And this on the black.
Yeah. Yeah. It
And
is
it
indeed
says
a bad battery.
12.1.
Yeah.
12.1.
19. Yeah. So it's a crappy battery, that's for sure.
12.1. Oh yeah. What you can do with this thing
Yes.
is you hold the multimeter.
Hold it, yes.
Let's go again. You can click on hold.
Hold, yes.
Yeah, click on it. See? And now it keeps
The
the setting.
Yeah.
So we can make a picture for our friend.
Awesome.
It's a bad battery.
Yeah.
12.1. Let me check my book.
You check your book, yes.
My book of awesomeness. It says 12.1 means
Flat, probably. Or something like that, according to...
it means it's supposed to be around 55% charge.
That's correct, because the meter also said it. Wow.
And we also checked this one, and it said 14.2.
Just like on this one. Yeah. Nice. Hello.
Hello. We got the awning out, but we got our worried faces on. Show the outside. So, a couple of days ago we filmed under the van, and now we're looking at another big screen on the laptop. And what's worrying us is this here. This is the one of the center beams. And if I zoom in, you can see here, hopefully, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's all the way through. It's through from here till here. It's through. It's all the way through. It's a miracle. It was passed by the safety inspector. And we had some. So we have the oil leak. We have the rain leak. We have a rain leak in the back over there. We have a rain leak over here, one, and over here two. And we had the starting issue. It didn't start anymore. So what we ended up doing was putting the leisure battery in the starting compartment. We didn't film all of it because it was just too much stress doing all that. And you have a lot of audience on the camper spot always. A lot of people come chat with you, and it's just a bit of a chaos.
Turned out that the leisure battery was a starter battery, so... No.
The leisure battery was a starter battery. And I have a little window of the ventilator on because it's really hot. And what it means, because the beams underneath, if it's broken through almost, means not much driving. And it also means it needs welding probably for the next safety inspection.
Surprise, surprise.
So it's a perfect fan to live in. But that's about it. It's not good for anything else. It took me a while to take out the old starter battery. It was attached all kind of crazy ways. That's why probably it was never taken out by the previous owner. But I managed to take it out.
Yep.
And at some point I had to send Peter off to the store to get me this open-ended spanner set that made work easier. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
But it was very crowded outside. A lot of people come distract you when you open the hood. So we didn't really film all of it. I eventually managed to put the new leisure battery, old leisure battery, in as a starter battery. After having sent Petra again to the store to get these wing nuts. it made life easier, but then we noticed that the battery clamps, extensions, because it doesn't fit without extensions, were the extension from the plus was broken. But we did put everything back together, and then a few days later, measuring the battery, it was still goodish. And then someday we opened the hood and we noticed some oxidation on the battery poles. So I thought, Petra looked it up on Google. It's painful.
Yes, I did.
And it turned out to be oxidation, and you need a toothbrush to remove it, which we're going to do in a second. But I also ordered, show you guys, these battery clamp extensions. The red one is a bit bigger, it's for the plus pole, and the black one is for the minus pole. So we're gonna put these on, then reattach everything again, and then try to start. It's now at 80% capacity, because we were standing still already for like a couple of weeks. So we have to drive it, otherwise I have to take the whole battery out, connect it to the solar panel and the battery charger again. So I'm gonna reattach everything and hopefully I can get it to fit.
Fingers crossed.
But before we do that, because this van is leaking a lot of oil, there's a big puddle under us. First we have to do the oil check.
Yep.
In the old oil compartment.
Yep.
And also, before we do the oil check, we have to make everything ready to drive. So we're already putting our stuff on the bed. Putting our stuff on the bed. Because in case I get it started, I don't trust the engine to get out while it's in neutral, because this clutch is very sensitive and it goes very easy. And if I'm out and we hit the clutch, or the gear shift I should say, I'm just afraid it's gonna drive by itself. So when it starts, we're gonna jump in right away and skedaddle. And we want to skedaddle also because another project is waiting for us, which is fueling up, because I don't know how reliable the fuel gauge is. And we know from the owner who had this van before us, he said fueling up is a problem because there's a bend, like a U-shaped bend in the fuel supply, fuel tank. The pipe leading up to the fuel tank, it's a U-shape. And that means if fuel goes in with high pressure, it doesn't do it. He says the filling up goes really slow. So I've been laying awake from this because I don't want to have like a traffic jam of angry fuel erupters behind me. So I said to Peter, well, if we go to the do-it-yourself store, we buy a fuel canister, a jerry can, maybe 2 jerry cans, and instead of spending like an hour at the pump, we fill up the jerry cans, we drive to a quiet spot, and then we fuel up the van there. So that's on the program today. But I also want to get the jerry cans because if that works, then we thought of something that the previous owner never thought of, because he really didn't want to fuel up this van. So, but I'm gonna try it at the regular pump, and it might splash out. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna try and film it if we can, and if it's not too crowded, because it's summer season. It's busy everywhere.
The moment of truth. Let's see if it starts. amazing. It works.
No explosion yet? No fire?
No fire.
Check again.
Yay!
It seems to sound much better.
Yeah. Amazing. Like it's, yeah. Wow. Seems to be sounding less hard, less loud, I mean. So, well, buddies. Exciting. Wow. Oh, seagull. Oh, it's huge. Bush. Wow, we can actually hear each other. Amazing. Wow. Awesome. Let me look up the destination. Let me look up the destination. Yes, buddies. This is the first for us. The first time thinking. Filling up Penelope 5. It's very exciting. We are filling up an extra tank in case, it gets too difficult to fill her up. So we can do it.
It's true.
It's true. Oh boy.
You have to really hold it.
Yeah. And probably, yeah. So that works.
It works.
Upside down. Yeah.
Okay, can you come and
Yep.
pick up the spare can?
Yep.
See,
Yes.
I'm holding it.
We got a tip from one of our viewers. Hold it upside down.
Holding it sideways.
Yep.
And then I'm pressing the. Hello?
Yep.
I'm pressing the nozzle just a little bit.
Wow. He's ready. Okay. Not entirely filled, but I hope we have enough. What's the damage?
$80.
Wow. Damn. $80. Wow. Ay, 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 caramba. So, what was your first experience?
Nerve-wracking.
I know. Yes, but we did it. So,
It does take a long time.
yeah.
It does take a long time to do it, but if you hold it
Sideways,
crooked,
it seems to go faster.
it seems to help indeed.
Nice. Well, vamonos. Here we go.
You want to do the tires?
Ooh, the tire pressure. Oh,
There's somebody
yes.
on there.
Oh, no. Well,
Somebody on there.
maybe next time.
Next time?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Because it goes off so fast all the time, you don't know when it's full.
No.
But the lever says full now. So that's good.
Awesome.